Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Penge and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, where we rejoin Emperor Teapot, who last time out, by popular demand, romanced his wife Empress Agalina, and as you'd expect, the romance storyline was quite wonderful indeed. He wrote her a lovely poem, and it was a lovely poem. It wasn't a very good poem, I think we can all agree on that. It was not the best poem in the world, but he tried very hard, and it was from the heart, which I think is what counts. He then saved her from multiple incredibly boring people at some parties, and then he saved her life from an actual big menacing boar of the animal variety, all of which means that they are now soulmates, which is very good indeed. So yes, there we go. We can see down here that they are soulmates, which is just lovely. I do like that. I like the fact that, they're husband and wife, and they're also soulmates as well. Which has got to be good for the Empire as well. It's got to be good that the leaders of the Empire also get on. They're not fighting, they don't hate each other and all that sort of stuff. So, it's all very, very lovely indeed. And of course, this sort of newfound affection between the two of them has resulted in quite a lot of letters being written to the stork, because Teapot and Agalina have many, many children. We have ourselves, let's go down here, we've got ourselves Cuppa, we've got Cake, we've got Kettle, and then we've got the twins of Short and Stout, which is a very impressive number of children, really. And of course, they're all geniuses because the two parents are geniuses. And our player heir, which is Kettle, who is just there, he has got one each of the physical traits, which is all sorts of splendid. I'm very happy with that. I mean, to be fair, all the kids have got loads of good traits, because that's what we do now. That's what we do in the Cupboard dynasty. It's sort of our thing with our fancy strength and blood. Actually, that reminds me, I don't think Short and Stout have guardians yet, do they? So yeah, you definitely haven't Short because you have no relationships, and I imagine it's very much the same for Stout. Yeah, there we go. So no relationships either. Okay, we need to find ourselves a guardian for both Short and Stout. I mean, I think it has to be the same person. We cannot split up the twins. We can't split up Short and Stout. They need to grow up together because that's very important, because, it's Short and Stout Teapot's son. So we have to make sure that it's the same person. I'm pretty sure all the other kids have got guardians. You have a guardian, which is our sister. Okay, so, Cuppa has got our sister as a guardian, and I'm pretty sure that we're the guardian of the other two. Yeah, so we're the guardian of Cake, which sounds very exciting indeed. We are the guardian of Cake, and I'm pretty sure that, yes, we're also the guardian of Kettle. We are the guardian of some very important things. We're absolutely on form there. Guarding Kettle and guarding Cake. Very important responsibilities. Okay, so yes, we need to make sure that somebody is looking after both Short and Stout. Okay, who is going to be the best person? I love seeing this. I love seeing this on the traits thing. It's absolutely wonderful. Right, so educate child. And the default goes to Constance Cupboard. So another one of our sisters. You're very good at learning. In fact, you're pretty good at most things. You're not overly good at martial. But you know what? That's fine. We'll let that slide. But, yeah. Okay, you're okay. Is there anybody else that might possibly be better? Can we order it by learning and just see who's better? No. I think you're the best one. I think you will do the job just fine. And you're 22, so you're not really old. You're not going to drop dead and not teach them stuff in a few years' time or whatever. Yeah, okay, absolutely. You teach... Hang on, have you got any other wards? No. Okay, this is perfect. Okay, so you become... you go and do that. So you look after Short. And then also, where is Stout? Go and look after Stout as well, please. There we go. So again, over to Constance. Splendid stuff. So now all the children have guardians, and they're all pretty good. They're all pretty good guardians as well, with some good skills and traits and all that sort of stuff. So, the future of the dynasty is looking very strong. So I think the job for today is we need to get our hands on this perk just here. We need Forced Vassalage, because this means that we can go to people and say, right, you are going to join us because we're going to have a bit of a fight with you about it. I mean, we'll try peaceful sort of means. We'll try going and asking nicely, and we'll try, sort of being very polite and diplomatic. But if they're not going for it, and I imagine most people are not going to. So if people don't go for it, then, we'll do this. We'll use this perk and we'll just go and have ourselves a few fights and just try and get some land. But, we can't do much right now. We can't do much right now because we do not have that particular thing. Have we got any people with useful claims? Okay, you just there, you have a claim again on the Holy Roman Empire. We're not falling into that trap again. The Kingdom of Lotharingia or Lotharingia. That could be interesting. Hang on, who's on it now, though? Yeah, it's a guy. It's a man, which means that your claim is going to be particularly worthless. So never mind. However, you've got a claim on some duchies. Okay, that's not overly exciting. You have yourself 1 claim on a county. Okay, I mean, it was nice that you've popped by. It was nice that you popped by, but, you know, I mean, if you get more claims on better things, come back. I'll be willing to listen, but this isn't really worth my time. Away with you. Okay, this chappie. The Duchy of Lower Silesia, and then some other counties. I don't know where Lower Silesia is. Where is Lower Silesia? It's all the way over there. Hang on, isn't that in Poland? Oh yeah, we don't want to do that. We're friends with Poland. No, not that. You. What have you got? Just a load of counties. Oh, crikey, come on. And you have a claim on a county. Okay, can we get some better claims in, please? Can we get some better claims? Yeah, that's a county claim. That's a duchy claim. You're just an outstanding schemer, just hanging around in the court, which makes me a little bit nervous, but okay, that's fine. You just hang around the place. Yeah, so that there says a useful kingdom claim, but yeah, we can't push it. We can't do anything with it, because we cannot give you, as a woman, the title, because it's currently held by a man. I don't think we can do that. I don't think that's allowed. So, I mean, yeah, again, it was nice that you popped by and brought with you your lover's pox. I mean, you know, maybe stay a little bit away. Social distance, please. Social distancing. But yeah, it's fine. I think we just need to wait for more claims to come in. We need to wait for more people with decent claims to come in first. Do you know what we could do, though? A few people in the comments have been saying that some of our knights are a little bit rubbish. And some of them are very good. Like some of the top end knights, 28, 25, are like that. I mean, even 15 is sort of okay. But then we get down to, you know, the sort of the dross level knights of 10s and 9s and 8s and things. It's not very good, is it? It's not very good. So how about we invite some knights? We've got a great big pile of prestige. So that's fine. That's just sitting there not doing anything. So yeah, we'll spend 150 prestige. Let's try and get 3 more decent knights into court. That's got to be a good thing. Okay, the first one has arrived. He is called Wicknand. Okay, and he's pretty good. Yeah, he's pretty good. Absolutely. Yes, we will recruit you to court for 65 money. Yeah, absolutely. In you come. So you can go and become a knight. And what is this? Friendly development. Taking my subtle hints as active encouragement, Duke Conolan. Okay, hang on. Are we trying to befriend him? No, we're not. Okay, right. So this chap here has funded nothing less than a large-scale irrigation project in my earldom of Australand. Okay, that's Iceland. That's up in Iceland. It might be an overstepping of boundaries in a lot of ways, but with the techniques employed in the county of Thomond, earldom of Australand can become richer than it ever has before. Okay, unconventional, but I certainly welcome it. So we get some opinion of this guy here, which is quite good because he's one of our vassals and a knight, and that particular earldom gets a well-funded irrigation project and development growth goes up by 10%. Okay, well that's certainly no bad thing. Okay, right, well done. So you join immediately. You go into your knightly garb. There we go. Right, so 1 knight in, which is very, very good indeed. And also, yeah, he's got the military engineer thing as well, which is quite good. He's not overly brilliant at the martial side of things. So he's not much of a leader, he's more of just a fighter. But that's fine, you're in to go and do some fighting. So there you go, welcome aboard. Okay, we want to invite somebody to our court so we can just sort of show off a bit, I think. So we've got a choice of 3 people, or we can just say, no, I'm not really bothered about that. Let's just focus on my own vassals. What does that do? Vassal opinion plus 10. I think most of our vassals like us. Oh, there's a hidden thing behind there. Hello. Right, hang on, we'll do that one first. Yeah, vassals. Yeah, they're all okay with us. They're all pretty good with us because we are quite good at diplomacy. So yes, this helps a little bit. Yeah, okay, we don't need to do that. So who do we actually want to go and impress by bringing them over to court? So we've got a choice of the leader of the Holy Roman Empire. How are they doing these days? Only 30,000 troops. I mean, I say only 30,000. That's quite a lot of people, but yeah, we've got 46,500. Okay, he's quite young, actually. He's quite young. Do you know what? You've made the mistake that we made, my good sir. You've gone for the great big bushy beard. If you get rid of that, get rid of the massive beard. Oh, it takes years off you. It takes years off you. I kind of assume you're a lot older. You're only 29. It's the beard. Just get rid of the beard. There you go. Sort of pro tip there. Pro-life tip. Kaiser Engelbert. Get rid of the beard. Okay, so we could invite him over. What happens if we do this? He gains a massive pile of opinion of us, and we might become friends, and we might get ourselves... we get ourselves just a diplomacy lifestyle perk unlock. Okay, that's quite exciting. The only thing is, we don't know what the chance of these outcomes is. So he might be impressed, he might just enjoy his time, or he might be disappointed and leave early. Okay, and I imagine it's the same for each of these. Yeah, okay, so we can invite him over, or Duchess Maria of Poitou. Where's this? I don't know where this is. Where are you? It sounds like it should be somewhere over in France, I imagine. Oh crikey, there are many windows open. Okay, it's just there. Oh, it's next to Brittany. Okay, so we could invite that person over, or you there, Petty King Torolf. Are we his friend? Are we his friend already? Where are you? Oh, more windows open. Right, hang on a minute. Where is this? Up there. Ah, now, this is interesting. We could invite him over, because I think over here is a pretty good target for us. This is a good place for us to move against next, because it looks relatively sort of undefended. There's not really much going on up here. It just looks like a sort of a relatively empty place, supported by relatively small armies. So I think we can go in and take this by force if we have to. But if we can get all of that, if we can become his friend, and then we can go in and say, hello, would you like to become our vassal? And he accepts. That could be quite useful. That could be quite handy. Let's pick that guy. I'm really sorry, Kaiser Engelbert. You've got an amazing name as well because you're called Engelbert. I mean, that's wonderful. But we're going to go and try and impress Petty King Torolf of Finnmark, because why not? So yeah, let's see what happens here then. Now, we're not going to get the results straight away, are we? And then we've got ourselves some tournament troubles. Okay, right, here we go. Yeah, we don't like our mum very much. Our mum is a bit of we're calling her an insufferable lout just there. There you go. So she's complaining. Everyone's getting a bit grumpy with her. And my sister and friend Constance is sitting under the pavilion, clearly bored halfway to death. Have we got any stress at all? No, not at all. So we can either just go and be mean to our mum, which I don't think we would do. I don't think that's kind of what, that's not what Teapot would do. We can go and get ourselves a best friend with Constance, or we can just lose 13 stress. We might as well have Constance go and become our best friend, because that doesn't do anything for us. So these two things, that just causes us some trouble. It gets us some prestige, but we've got loads of that anyway. That doesn't do anything because we have no stress to lose. So yeah, at least there's a nice positive outcome from this one. So, okay, yeah, we'll do that. And then how did the meeting with the chappie up here go? Did that go well? Okay, so he's popping over in a few weeks' time. Okay, so Agalina put the servants to work. Go and do it yourself. Go and do it yourself, Teapot. Why are you telling her to do it? Okay, there we go. So we'll see what happens. I mean, do we get a little storyline thing? Or does just something pop up and say it was good, it was bad, or whatever? Ah, okay, right. Is this chappie here? No, this is the guy who irrigated. This is the guy who irrigated a bit of land over here, and now he's still. Maybe he's trying to befriend us. Is he trying to befriend scheme us? He's on Majesty focus. He might well be. He might well be trying to befriend us. Do you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm absolutely fine with that if he wants to try. I never expected I would grow as close to Duke Conlan as I have done in the past few years. On multiple occasions, he has proven himself to be a reliable and forthright man, with only my best interests at heart. Okay. So we become friends, we don't become friends and we get stressed out and fall out a little bit, or we really, really tell him to clear off. I mean, no, we'll just become friends. Friends are good. I like having friends. It's all very handy. I want to know what's going on with the chappie up here. Ah, here we go. The modest Petty King Torolf is finally here. Okay, right, so we've got ourselves a little bit of a feast. Agalina's been hard at work with the planning. She's asked me if I have any suggestions for the final touches. I know about a few specialities from Finnmark. Okay, so a learning challenge, 68%, that the court visit progresses very well. Or we could spend a bit of money. However, that depends on Petty King Torolf's personality. Okay, hang on. What is he like? He's fickle, he's forgiving, and he's content. No, I don't think we need to do more stuff. Or I will not risk anything by last-minute changes. The court visit progresses as normal. I mean, we might as well do this. There's a 68% chance that it all goes very well indeed. Let's give it a go. Okay. I know very little about this part of the world, and the court visit has gone horribly, horribly wrong indeed. Wonderful. Okay. Brilliant. Good work, Teapot. Nice. Okay. This chappie, we get some more money off of that guy if we want to. Do you know what? No, we'll get a hook. We'll get a hook. That's all fine. Okay. Hospitality, exercise, or relaxation. Okay, so fickle, forgiving, and content. There's nothing indicating whether he's sporty or whatever. Nothing is saying whether he would want to either go on a hunting trip or to go on a luncheon. I don't know which one he would want to do. I mean, he's not got much in the way of prowess. He's got an average learning, and he's quite a good diplomat. I'm not sure he'd want to go on a hunt. I think he'd more prefer a lovely luncheon. He has a dreadful time and it progresses poorly. This is going perfectly well. This is all wonderful. And yeah, I mean he's left, which is fine because he's had a terrible time. He's had a really awful time. Our place is going to get awful reviews from him on Crusader Kings TripAdvisor. It's going to be all sorts of terrible. The sun has barely risen when I notice one of Petty King Toral's servants carrying a large chest. I follow the man to the courtyard, where I find my guest overseeing the loading of his carriages. Toralf startles when I greet him and proceeds to make a vague excuse about a letter and some urgent business. Awkwardly, I wish him a safe journey and scamper back to my private quarters. Okay, so after all that effort, all that work, he actually lost opinion of us. Oh dear. Okay, brilliant. There we go. That was splendid. Well done, Teapot. Okay, this is quite interesting. Our little notifier thing up here is telling us that we can declare war on these 4 people just here. Now, the Holy Roman Empire, that's just going to be loads of fighting up here to get bits of Norway back, isn't it? Because, yes, we actually control Norway. Norway is part of the Empire of Cupboard, but the Holy Roman Empire do have little bits of it. So, yes, we have de jure right to go in and kind of take bits. So, yes, I imagine de jure counties are going to pop up all over the place. There we go. And de jure duchies. I'm sure there's one appearing somewhere or other. I do not know. And then we've got various people's claims as well. So Duke Adalbert really wants this bit of land down here. It's got some lovely coastline. Duke Fernando wants that bit just there, which is quite useful. Count Peter wants something somewhere. I mean, I suppose it could be anywhere, actually. Yeah, there you go. Count Peter wants that bit over there. Oh my goodness me. There's quite a lot of people with claims. Earl Baldwin wants a place. I mean, I suppose the chance of people in our empire having claims on Holy Roman Empire lands is quite high because the Holy Roman Empire are so big. They've got a lot of land. So I suppose, yes, the chance of people having claims on it is increased. But yeah, there's so many things. Count Skjalg wants that bit up there. Ivar, Helga, Muir. Okay, that's interesting. That's quite big. What's that just there? Is that a kingdom? That is the Duchy of Augsburg. Augsburg? That's quite big. That's quite a big chunk of land right in the middle of the Holy Roman Empire there. I mean, at some point, we are going to have to start whittling away at the Holy Roman Empire. We're going to have to whittle away at them because they are currently our biggest opposition. They're the other empire. There is the Empire of Cupboard and then there is the Holy Roman Empire. I mean, yes, okay, I know the Byzantines are over here and they're fine. They're doing their own thing. It's okay. And then apparently there's a Mongol Empire over here somewhere. I mean, I can't quite make out where they are. They're somewhere around here hiding, I imagine. But yeah, there's an empire over there. But over here, it's Cupboard versus the Holy Roman Empire. And yeah, we need to start making inroads into them. We need to start taking stuff off them. That's quite interesting. That's quite interesting. It was a guy at the bottom. Provost Muir. Who even are you? Who are you? You're a vassal. Ah, okay, right. So you're in Scotland. So the King of Scotland is your liege. And then, yes, of course, the King of Scotland is our vassal. Okay, that's very interesting. That's quite a big bit of land right at the heart of the Holy Roman Empire. Okay, right. That's worth thinking about. Where are these others? So Duchess Maria of Poitou. Hang on, didn't you come up in the list of people that we could go and make friends with? Oh, okay, right, you're right down here. So there's 2 claims on just some counties. I'm not going to bother with that. Catalina Hakinez of Castile. We might not want to go to war with Castile. It's just one guy's claim just there. Okay, not so bothered about that. And then Petty King Gregor Bergatzen of Gasconia, possibly. Holy Wars. Okay. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Is he a nudie person? I rather suspect. Yes, there he is. He's an Adamite. It says just there, he is an Adamite. Okay, we could go and have a bit of a war with him. We could have a holy war. I don't really want... Has he got a kingdom? He hasn't got a kingdom. He's a petty king. So he has himself a duchy, but he's calling himself, a king. Yeah, we could go for a holy war for the duchy. That's quite a big chunk of land. That is quite a lot of land. What do we get? What do we get for that? Does it tell us exactly what we get? We just get that land there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 counties? Do we get that one as well or not? No, we don't get that one just there. But we do get 5 counties. That's quite a lot. That's quite a lot of land down there. Do you know what? That might be worth doing. That might be worth doing sooner rather than later. Okay, we've swayed this guy over here. He did not like us very much, but now he likes us quite a bit. So, okay, we'll stop doing that sway scheme, thank you. And another knight has arrived with that name there, and he is quite terrible. He is not very good at all. Do you know what, my good sir? No, thank you. I mean, this is all very disappointing. He's a famous champion, is he? He's a famous champion. Hang on, what's our skill? We're not too far behind him in prowess. And yet he's supposed to be a super famous champion. That's a little bit disappointing. That is a little bit disappointing there. Okay, never mind. I mean, he can hang around court for a bit. He can just hang around and look at the proper knights who are actually good. But yeah, we will not be taking him on board, I don't think. Okay, we're looking over here at the petty kingdom of Gascogne or Gascoigne or however you pronounce it. And of course, we've had to deploy the decency mugs because, yes, they're not wearing any clothes. But it's just worth having a look at what their military strength is. And it's not very much at all. It's very, very small indeed. So I think we could do this. I think we could do this very easily indeed. He has no allies at all. So this is really just easy pickings. We just we can go and grab this very, very quickly indeed. We can put our troops over here or up there and just walk over and pretty much grab it really quickly. So I think that's what we will do. Whilst we wait for our fancy new perk to come in, if we can do this and just declare a holy war for the duchy just there, we might as well. So, yeah, okay, let's have ourselves a lovely bit of a fight. There we go, we've declared war. And of course, it's a holy war, so the game's getting all very excited. It's going, ooh, a holy war. Let's play the dramatic music. I don't really think it warrants the big fancy music. I don't think there's going to be that much of a fight, really. I mean, yeah, I'm sure he will try his best, but yeah, I think this is going to be fairly straightforward. I can't remember where our sort of rally point thing is. Let's just go there. We'll put it there. Right, we don't need loads of people. So let's just get that. I mean, that's kind of enough. We'll get a little bit more. We'll get a tiny bit more. Joe, we'll get up to... Get that increase. There we go. That'll probably do. That will do the job, I think. Joe, what we'll get... Let's get a tiny bit. Oh, right. Okay, that's actually quite a lot, but we are still making money. Okay, right, everybody, stop gathering. Oh, somebody in the comments did say that there was a key to press when you raise your armies that does something clever and they all appear in one group, whatever it was. I can't remember what it was now. Okay. Everybody, yeah, you lot all sort of come over here. Go and join your fellows over there. And then we will just merge them all together. I know a few people in the comments have been saying, oh, no, I don't like this. Why'd you keep doing that? Why'd you keep merging your armies? It just makes it easier. I mean, if we're going to go and do something really complicated, then we probably wouldn't bother. But you know, yeah, with this is going to be over fairly quickly for these guys. So we just have one sort of army. We'll walk in, we'll do sieging, we'll do fighting. It'll all be sorted. This just reminded me, can we get a holy order in on this? Can we actually bring these guys in, or did we just miss the boat there? We can get these guys in. You've got a few of them. What about you lot? Can we hire you? Oh, it's quite a lot of piety. It's a lot of piety. Do you know what? No, it's fine. We don't need them. I suppose we could have just used them instead of our own troops. But there we go. And where do we need to get? I mean, let's march right down here. We'll just go straight there first because that's their capital. So that's all fine. Ah, this is encouraging. Our court physician is now a renowned physician, which is very, very handy indeed. Right, they've got some troops. Their troops are running away a little bit. So we will come in here. We'll do some sieging. It's only a level 7 fort, so it's not too bad. I think we could do getting some more... We need to spend a little bit of time on improving our men-at-arms. I think we need to get some more cannons in. I do like the cannons. I like being able to siege very quickly. So yeah, we'll get some more cannons in at some point. But right now, it's all going very well indeed. And there we go. We've took him hostage. Sorry, can we make him put some clothes on? Now he's our prisoner. Can we actually make him, you know, I mean, at least put on some sort of robe or something? Okay, right. Hang on a minute. We're going to need to deploy the decency mugs again, I rather suspect. No, that's not so bad. That is not so bad. We'll enforce our demands. There we go. We get ourselves various bits and bobs, 100 devotion, because it was a holy war. And, okay, there we go. Holy war sorted. Decency mugs assemble again. And there we go. Splendid stuff. Right, that's very nice. This is now ours. Now, the thing is, we've taken this. We've taken quite a lot of this land for ourselves, which is quite good because we only had 6 holdings. We didn't have, the maximum amount of holdings that we were allowed to have. But now I've gone up to 11, so we're doing to get rid of 1. But yeah, quite a few people in the comments actually have pointed out that we should actually make the most of the amount of holdings we can have. Because we're only having 6, we're not maximising the amount of money we're getting in and our own personal levies and all that sort of stuff. So, okay, that's fine. Where's a bit rubbish over here? I mean, down here, it's a little bit sort of distant or just there. Now, how about down here? We'll give this away to somebody. We'll give this to somebody that we quite like, and then we will keep the rest, I think. So who would like this? Who wants to come down here and have some land? You're quite sneaky. You're very sneaky, Ethelwold. Okay, yeah, I like that. Where are you right now? What are you? You're the son of Duchess Ethel Gifu. So you are from the Cupboard dynasty, which is wonderful stuff. I mean, I don't mind you having the job. I would like... Hang on. Can we get some people with good stewardship, actually? Because that means they're more likely to make a bit of money. Okay, who's not got a thing? A guy called Ragnar. How about our brother-in-law? He's quite good. He's got a stewardship of 20. He's not really doing... Oh, hang on. No, if we put him over there, is he going to do something with Constance, which means that she cannot look after the 2 kids? Maybe not you, my good sir. I'm not entirely sure what the implications of that are. I mean, there's going to be plenty of other people. There's going to be lots of other people. This guy here has entirely no diplomacy skills whatsoever. Maybe not you. You're also terrible at diplomacy. Why have we got really unbalanced people going on here? Okay, hang on. Let's just find someone that might actually want to come down here and, look after the place. Okay, I filtered it by people that are in the Cupboard dynasty, because I thought, do you know what? Let's try and, keep it within the dynasty. And this guy here looks pretty good. Whitred Elfnothson. Cupboard Cambridge. I mean, that's a very long name. You're going to need some extra long forms to write your name on. But yeah, he's got claims on quite a lot of stuff. And he's currently he's a courtier of Duke Edbert, who is over in Meath. So he's hanging around in Ireland, I think, right now. So, okay. I mean, you could be quite interesting. You're quite good. You're 26. You're going to be around for a while. You've got no children yet, but you are married. So that's something. Children might appear at some point if you get writing letters. But yeah, you're Midas touched. And he is pretty good. He's pretty good. Do you know what? I think let's give it to him. Why the heck not? I'm sure he's earned it in some way. So there you go. Would you like this, my good sir? You can have the earldom of Laborde. So there you go. That is yours to look after. And then we will keep the others for now. We will keep these. I mean, they're not very good at the moment, are they? They're not particularly brilliant. That's generating no tax and not much in the way of levies. But I imagine, because the control is so utterly terrible, that, they're a bit grumpy. They've been taken over by us and what have you. Okay, that's fine. That'll sort of come round in time. And, we will disband the armies because we don't need them. And did we even get any prisoners at all? They've got 1 prisoner. Okay, this lady here. We'll have all of 10 gold for you. Thank you very much. There we go. Pay up. And there we go. Right, splendid. So, we've got these now to look after. And already the money is sort of ticking back up because, all the control is increasing. It's all looking very good. Okay, right. Do we want to build anything over here? Do we want to start work on anything in here? What have they got? The Petty Kingdom is not held by us, is it not? Hang on, the Petty Kingdom is held by that guy. Okay, right. Let's usurp that away from him, just to make him even more grumpy. There we go, right. Usurp that away. Cheerio for now. Right, that's gone. The only thing is, now we're going to have too many duchies, aren't we? We're going to have too many duchies. Okay, how about then? How about Chappie that has that? We give him Bordeaux as well. And then we just keep those 3 for ourselves. Maybe that's what we do. Because if he has Bordeaux, that means that if he has Bordeaux and then the duchy as well, that means that this building will start working. Well, that doesn't do anything for us anyway right now. The holder gets all those bonuses. But at the moment it's disabled, but it will re-enable next month. Yeah, we can't keep the duchy for ourselves. We can't keep that duchy. Or is it better? Hang on a minute. Hang on. Iceland. How are you guys doing? Oh, no, you're quite good. You generate quite a lot of money. No, it's okay. We'll keep Iceland. Iceland, don't worry. We're not letting you go. Where's France? There it is. I think we grant Bordeaux to him as well. Let's give Bordeaux to him. and also the petty kingdom. There you go. You can have that stuff there. So now that building will reactivate. That's all fine. We might as well make the most of it. And then we've still got these 3 places here, which we could work on. They're improving their sort of defences. This place here, let's get the levying ground sorted for that just there. And then in Albret just there, let's get log forts. Not log forts. No, can we replace log forts? We must be able to have something good here that generates money. A forestry. There you go. 100 money on a lovely forestry. Do you know what? It's going to be a busy day for the decency mugs, isn't it? Right, okay. Decency mugs assemble again. Crikeys. Okay. Duke Geoffrey, who's forgotten his clothes, is getting bolder. I mean, yes, that is evident. His challenges no longer pass unnoticed among my vassals. He's no longer unnoticed. I can't think why. He is testing my limits. The others are sure to follow, unless I give him a taste of his own medicine. Okay, so do we ignore him and steal his ideas? Do we blame everything on him? Do we have a subtle threat of violence? Or do we just basically tell him off a bit and put him in his place? We're going to have to click on him, which means also he's going to appear up there, and possibly his wife's going to appear as well, and all that kind of stuff. Oh my goodness me. Right, there we go. A lot of people in the comments sort of say, oh, Joe, what, you can turn the nudity off and all that kind of stuff. I think it should be there. It should be there because it's a visual reminder that something is amiss there. He is following the wrong, as we would see it, religion. So we need to sort that out. And I don't know what happens if you sort of switch off the nudity or whatever. What happens with that? I don't know if I'd notice quite as much. But also, I don't want to do the decency mugs out of a job. I mean, yeah, they do a very good job. They do a very good job. I don't want to plunge them into redundancy. So, no, it's fine. It's fine. We'll keep deploying the decency mugs. It's all good. So what do we do with him? He is fickle, he is brave, and he is just. Okay. Oh, he's also possessed. He's also going a little bit kind of crazy. Okay. Blame all the problems on him? Maybe we could do that, possibly. A subtle threat of violence. He's brave. So that wouldn't work. Maybe blaming all the problems on him, because then he's just. So maybe that'll sort of stress him out, because he'll feel like, we're being very unjust to him. So, okay, we'll blame a load of problems on you. That's all fine. Can you put some clothes on, my good sir? And, no, he is more skilled at that game than I, and nothing's happened. We spent 150 prestige, and he lost some opinion of us. Okay, fine, there we go. Right, I'm going to go and have a chat with him and see if I can, make him put some clothes on. Nope, he's not going for it. He is not going for it at all. He is going to remain a nudie person for the foreseeable future. Okay, well, never mind. At least we tried. Okay, our perk is available, and we have ourselves a little bit of a clue as to what Kettle might be like. So, just like other children his age, my son and heir Kettle sometimes lies and tests boundaries. However, he often avoids suspicion with his sweet demeanour, and people always forgive him when he does get caught. I wonder how much he gets away with. Okay, he is charming. Okay, let's pause the game for a second. So what does charming do? Diplomacy and intrigue. Okay, he's got a base intrigue of 2. He's got a base diplomacy of 2. Okay, I do not know which direction he's going in, but he now has his charming trait. I mean, I'm tempted to just put, go down intrigue. Just because we've not had an intrigue character yet. I mean, a few people have said, oh, hang on a minute, one of the previous characters went into the intrigue tree. And he did, but he wasn't a proper intrigue character. Whereas, yes, Kettle could be our first character that starts off in the intrigue tree, going through all of the intrigue lifestyles and getting lots of interesting perks. Now, do we do that now, though? Do we set that now or not? I do not know. Also, Kettle Cupboard increases intrigue by 1. Oh, this is it's pointing toward that, isn't it? It's pointing toward intrigue. Shall we do it? Do we do it or do we just leave it for a bit? Do you know, we'll come back in a year. We'll check in a year's time. Let's see how you're doing in a year's time, because we don't want to, sort of hurry something along and force it or whatever. Right, a thing down there has been finished, which is good. Right, here we go. I mean, it's felt like a long time to get to this point, but here we go. Forced Vassalization. Okay, how is this going to work then? So if we wanted to go to just here, hang on, what does it say? Should have possibly read it first. Okay, so what can we do with this? Cast a spell allowing for the forceful vassalization of a neighbouring independent ruler of a lower rank. So, of course, we can't go along to the Holy Roman Empire and say, you, become our vassal or whatever. No, it's unlocked by that perk. Yep, you can vassalize any ruler that does not have more than 3 counties in their realm, but that limit is increased by 2 for each of the following innovations. And I think we have all of those. So now we can vassalize any ruler that does not have more than 3, so 5, 7, 9, 11. So anybody that neighbours us that has 11 or less counties in their realm, we could then get this casus belli on them. Okay, right. Let's just see how this works then. So this lady here, does it work on you? Declare war. Forced Vassalization. There it is. So we go to war and then she just becomes our vassal. Immediately. Okay, that's very intriguing. That's very interesting indeed. Okay. I mean, would she actually accept anyway? No, she wouldn't. Where's the perk that makes that? Is it just there? Yeah, now see, I think we now start going toward this. I think we try and get down here now. Get to true ruler, because offer vassalization acceptance plus 25. That is huge. That is huge. And that could avoid a load of conflict if we can get there. But we now also have this as well. So we can go and make people our vassals by a little bit of a fight. Okay. Okay, this is all very good. It's all good. Well done, Teapot. You've got there. So we can do this. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. All these people, they're all our neighbours as well. Can we do that to you? Yes, we can. We can vassalize that guy. Get those two things there. Oh, okay. This is very interesting. Right, we're not going to be able to vassalize you, I don't imagine, because you're too big. Yeah, you've got too many things. Is that what that's telling me? Too many counties, yeah. Okay, so that's not going to work. Okay, this is interesting. Now, what I'm thinking is, up here, Finnmorg. Hello, Finnmorg. You will not vassalize, which is a bit of a shame. But if we declare war on you, we can get all of that from you. And then if we get that, that leads on to all these other places. And you've only got 4,000 troops. We could do that very easily. The only thing is we have to be a little bit wary of declaring quite so many wars because people do get grumpy, don't they? Let's go to lovely, lovely Northampton. It's a pleasure to be back. Yeah, popular opinion is okay at the moment, but I think what happens is as we declare more and more offensive wars, popular opinion comes down because people don't like it. They don't like all the levies being raised and sent off to far-flung lands to go and have fights. And so, yeah, we start losing opinion around the place. Okay, but up here, we could make a start just here. Let's have a look at, there is a kingdom over here. There you go, Sap me. I mean, I can't say I've ever heard of it in real life. I'm unaware of this place. But yeah, that's a kingdom title. Is it not there? Yeah, nobody's got it. And we need 7 counties is all we need to create it. It requires 7. I mean, if we got ourselves, hang on. If we got Finnmorg, how many, hang on, declare the war on you. How many are in there? Can't quite see. Yeah, it's not giving me any information there. Hang on a minute. Hang on, how many counties are there? 1, 2, oh, right, oh, crikey, they're huge. They're huge places. Okay, right, they're really big. But it's a start, isn't it? It's a start. Do you know what? Let's go for it now. Let's go for it now. Let's just have a little bit of a fight, shall we? So grab the rally point and bring it all the way to, I don't know, there. That'll do the job, I think. And yeah, let's go and have a chat with, the guy who looks after this. Hi, Petty King Torolf. You know you came over to our place and you had let's be honest, a terrible time. It was awful. We were rubbish. We were a terrible host. Well, we're not going to redeem ourselves right now because we'd like you to join us, please. So we're going to have to declare war on you. I'm very sorry. He's still sort of all right with that. He's still okay with that there. Okay. That's very interesting. That's very nice of him. Okay, hang on a minute. Let's just check. 2,000 no allies. It's just mean. It's just mean, isn't it? Okay, well, there we go. We'll raise some troops, and I don't think... Oh, the game struggled with that there a bit. As long as we've got the siege weaponry in, which we still haven't gone and improved, then, yeah, this is all we need. We don't need any more. So, hang on, let's just go through and you know, scrap and stop people raising troops and all that sort of stuff. Let's just get this all sorted. Okay, our 4,000 people are here. Let us make our way over to there. We'll siege that down. So I think that's one... Will that get us all of Trums? Which is a good name. I like that. The Barony of Trums. Then where's... I can't see any other castle-y things. So that castle there might do the job. Oh my goodness me, Agalina. How do you find the time? You must have written so many letters to the Storks. My goodness me. Okay, right. We have another daughter. Right, what do we call her then? We're kind of, yeah, they're all the names of the children are very good. They are all very cupboardy good names. So I think we need to carry that on. So we've got cuppa, we've got cake, we've got kettle, we've got short and stout. What are we going to call you? We might have to abandon the sea at the start, possibly. We'll have to think about it. I think we'll call her Saucer, because sometimes when you have a cup of tea, if you go to a very fancy place and it's been served with your proper sort of china tea sets and things, you get your cup and the cup is on a little dainty saucer. So we will call you Saucer, my child. Let's go there, and then let's have a look at actually how good you are. So again, you've got genius and you have another one of the traits, which is splendid. Oh, this is going very well indeed. I'm very happy with that. Right, okay, I think our troops have made it over here, and it's going to take 7 months. 7 months. Oh my goodness me. It is a fort level 13, because for some reason over here, they've decided that they really, really needed a concentric castle to, defend these hills or whatever. So, okay, that's interesting. However, he's decided that he wants to go and have a fight as well. How long is that going to take? That's going to take 8 months. Now, our one is going to take 5 months. The only thing he's not counted on is the fact that we could just raise some more troops around him. Just to go, hey, hi, how are you? Here's a load of people that want to come and kill you a bit. Right. Now, the thing is, he is going over there. So we all need to move into here, because otherwise he's going to kill those 285 people. I think we should be okay. We should sort of be able to muster through. Oh, hang on. No, he's given up on that idea. He's realised that is a terrible plan. Right, hang on a minute. We need to stop everybody raising again. Right, hang on. Okay, so all our troops over here are now assembled in one place, and he's just decided to stand over there. So we can probably go over here. Hopefully we can catch him. He's trying to run into the sea. I think we might have him. So our advantage is not great in terms of the number here, but we've got way more troops. So we are going to win the fight. It's not a glorious victory, but it will do. And that is 59% of the war score. Oh, and we've got that up there as well. Okay, right. Where's the capital of this place? Or have we already got the capital of this place? Okay, let's go over to Varde, who's having a party. We'll go just there. That requires us to go out on the sea. It's easier to go on the sea and come back in this way than it is to trudge all the way across that land. Do you know what? Okay, you guys crack on. You go and sort that out, please. And, okay, that's nice. Hook has expired. Yeah, various hooks expiring. I assume we let all these people out of prison at the same time at one point. And, oh no, that's their capital, is it? Is that their capital? Yeah, I think that's it there. Well, let's go over this way, because their troops are probably sort of sloping over this way. So we'll go over here. And maybe, I know these guys, oh, hang on a moment, hang on. Come back this way, have another fight with them. How are we doing over here? And yeah, that's going to take, how long is that going to take? 2 months. 2 months, because it's not quite as good as the other place. These guys are going to catch up with them, and they're not going to run. They're not going to run. I mean, yeah, they're brave. I'll give them that. They are very, very brave. And I think that will finish it off. Okay, sorted. So now he becomes our vassal. So we don't take it off him. We don't take the land off him. He just now works for us. Okay, that's fine. Right, disband all of the troops. So now what can we do with any of this stuff? Hang on. Do we have a duchy to create? No, okay, so he's got that. So he's got the duchy, which is all fine. But now over here, are we going to be able to go and do all this stuff? His realm is remote from ours. I don't think it is. Oh, hang on. Maybe it needs time. Maybe it needs time to realise that we own this. He's not got the memo yet. The fact that we own all this stuff. Okay. Oh, hang on. Short cupboard. Short cupboard. Sounds like a size in IKEA. Short cupboard has increased our martial by 2. And stout cupboard. Again, it sounds like a thing you might find in a sort of game. There you go. That there's increased their intrigue by 3. Oh, that's interesting as well. Hang on. Do we need to start deciding on things? I think we picked yours was stewardship, didn't we? And cake, you're going down learning. Okay, here we go. Kettle. How are you looking, Kettle? 4 years old. You've still not got... Yeah, that's 2, base 2. And your intrigue is still base 2. But other stuff is also base 2. But you have got charming. I mean, I'm tempted. I'm really tempted. Just go, do you know what? Intrigue it is. But yeah, if we start seeing his diplomacy climbing a little bit, then I would feel like we've kind of, blown the chance there to get another good diplomacy character who can carry on the good work that Teapot's doing. And by good work, I mean, having wars. But at some point, we'll be able to go and do this diplomatically. But okay, we're going to leave it again. We're going to leave it a little bit longer. Okay, Short. How are you looking, Short? You are looking, what are you? Rowdy, martial and intrigue. I mean, can we just get you martial? Just because that might be quite fun. There you go. You can go to martial. And where's Stout? Stout. Oh, Stout is going down intrigue. Stout is absolutely intriguey. Yes, please. You can go and be intrigue. Because that's by far your best thing. Okay, right. That's interesting. It's interesting that, the character that we are going to be playing as at some point, potentially, is we're not quite decided on yet. We're not decided on. What on earth has gone on here? Has the Holy Roman Empire just exploded? I rather suspect it might have done. Oh, this is beautiful. What's going on here? What is happening here? There's all sorts of stuff up here. The Duchy of Vassalization. Yeah, look. That is now owned by the Duchy of Vassalization. That was Holy Roman, because we could go to war with them at one point and get this back, because it should be part of Norway. And then, what's happening here? That was Holy Roman, wasn't it, at one point? That was all Holy Roman Empire. And are they at war with France? Are they at war with France? They are defending against the King of France in the Liberty War. Can we join in? Can we take part in this? I'd like to join in, please. Hi, France. Hey, how are you, France? Can I join in your war, please? Offer to join a war. He's not our ally. I know, but I just want to go and join in. I like what you're doing. I like the fact that you're having a go. In fact, you know what? Might not even need us, because the Holy Roman Empire are losing massively. Oh my goodness me. The Holy Roman Empire has begun imploding, which is brilliant. This is brilliant for us. Okay, do you know what? We will sit back and we will watch this kind of nonsense unfold, because they're our big rival. And if they're just collapsing, then this is wonderful. I mean, that war might take a little while to resolve itself, because there's going to be a lot of fighting happening, but we will absolutely keep an eye on that. Up here, what can we do up here then? Right, is this guy now more amenable to coming over? 38, no he's not. 36, no he's not. And minus 47, no he's not. Okay, this is all very unfortunate. Could we, hang on, is it upsetting the locals? Go to Northampton. Offensive war, only -1. Only -1, and that does tick down eventually. So I wonder if we could go and have ourselves some more wars over here. What have you got? 774 people. You've got 1,500. You've got 5,000. Okay, you might be a little bit more of a challenge. How about we declare war on that guy, because he's not got much in the way of troops. And then we'll declare war on this guy as well, because why not? He's got 4,000 people. Okay, there we go. Let's go and have a bit of a fight with those guys. I think our rally point is not too far away anyway. So there we go. Pop that just there. And we shall raise some people. I mean, we're going to need a few people, but not loads. Not loads. So let's just check on the money as well. Oh, there are people coming in. Oh, no, hang on. Yeah, there are people walking about. Can we raise a bit quicker? I suppose we are in the middle of nowhere. I suppose we are raising right in the middle of nowhere. I think that will... Let's get another bit in that one. See that totting up ever so slightly. Hello? There we go. Splendid. Right. Okay, right. Stop raising, everybody. Stop gathering all the troops. I think we've got plenty. Okay, we have assembled over here, and apparently we've gone up a level of fame, which is nice. Okay, we're already exalted among men, and we're heading toward the living legend. Wow. Well done, Teapot. And you're only 27 years old. That's quite remarkable. Okay, let's head over here then. Because I think if we capture this, that's one war finished. And then, I mean, these guys are fighting peasants. They're having a little battle with some peasants. So that's quite nice. They're being sort of occupied. But I think, this is going to be done in no time at all. That's another 20 days. Go to here, take that place. We might have to have a fight with them or whatever, but I think that's that sorted already. So we'll have that. Thank you. Lovely, lovely. And then over here, we'll stroll straight on over here. We can get another perk, which is lovely. Okay, let's go down here then. We're going to need those 4 to get True Ruler. Firm Hand is pretty useless right now. Monthly prestige per dread. Plus 1%. We haven't got any dread because we're quite nice apart from all the wars. But apart from all the wars, we're quite nice. So we will have benevolent intent. Sway scheme power up 30%. So our sway schemes are done a little bit quicker. And then we can go to inspiring rule, because that's monthly prestige per powerful vassal on the council. So we might get something out of that. And then we'll just have to get that one, which is a bit of a rubbish one. But we might as well get that, the latest possible opportunity to make the most of these two. Praetorian Guards, right? Monthly prestige boost per night. And then we get True Ruler. And then we could start offering vassalization to people and hoping they accept. If they don't, we could then go and befriend them and then maybe see if we can work round that way. So we might have a lot of friends at some point. We might have a massive load of friends. But with this in, with offer vassalization acceptance up by 25, that could be very handy indeed. And I think we're going to take that. And there we go. All sorted. Absolutely enforce those demands. Pleasure doing business with you, Count Bard. So you are now our vassal. That's all very nice. Right, disband all the troops. Okay, let's just go and take a quick look at what the damage is back over here. Let's again pick our home place of Northampton. -5 now for offensive wars. Okay, so not terrible, but we do need to rein it in a little bit, I suspect. Right, can we do, hang on, if we go to here, so the Kingdom of Sapmi, we need 2 more. We need 2 more counties to create the Kingdom of Sapmi. That's Holy Roman Empire land, but they are currently very, very beaten and bruised right now. They are in a bad way, are the Holy Roman Empire, and it might be a good time to strike. Hang on, how's it looking down here? Oh, don't tell me France lost. France, you absolutely had that. You absolutely had that. Okay, it was a liberty war. I thought it was an independence war. I didn't check on that. Oh, you could have become independent, France. Okay, never mind. I thought it was falling apart slightly more than it was. This is interesting, though. This place here. Do you want to join us? Because that'd be quite handy. -35. I mean, okay, never mind. He won't join us right now. Okay, I think we might need to go to war with these guys here. High Chieftain Num. Okay, let's just, do you know what? It's fine. I think we can cope. It's about 6,000 troops. Let's have one last forced vassalization fight. So there we go. So move the flag thingamabob over to here, because that's their capital. So we might as well try and siege that down. Right, troops are going to come in. Lots and lots of troops. Ooh, we've discovered noblesse oblige. Noblesse oblige. However that thing there where the vassals like us a bit more. Okay, now what do we go for? I mean, we've nearly done cranes. If we concentrate on that, can we do that in 5 months? We might as well just get that finished, because then it's out of the way. So, okay, let's go and learn about cranes. I love a crane. They're all very exciting. Right, okay, let's just get some more troops in. So get that up to a little bit more. There we go. Right, hang on. Stop. Oh, crikey, claims. Ooh, duchies. Okay, yep, interesting. Suddenly interesting claims coming in. Right, okay, everybody stop doing the gathering. Everyone's here. It's all good. We've all assembled, so in we go. We're going to pop over to here. Count Bard has created a liberty faction against us. I don't think Count Bard likes us very much, because we just took over his land. So he's a little bit cross about that. It's fine. We'll sort that out in due course. Okay, yep, there we go. The stone barracks has been done. That's all nice. Another Duchy of Corinthia. It's all good. It's all good. I think this is going to be done very soon. Very soon indeed. Oh, we just gained 204 gold. Okay, that is completely brilliant. Right, we've won that siege, and we've got High Chieftain Num's daughter in captivity. That is very encouraging. Who are these guys? Who are those guys? What? Hey guys, who are you? I suppose maybe when everyone gathered over here, these guys gathered over here on the other side of a mountain. Okay, I think maybe we had a communication problem right there. I don't think the the sort of memos got through that time. Okay, where do we go now? Just there? Yeah, there or hang on, or just there. There's a place right there. Let's head over here, because that seems quite nearby. Right, we've discovered cranes already. Yay for cranes. Okay, what do we go for now? I mean, if we're going to be doing some more of these wars, if we're going to be doing more forcing of vassalization, which I hope we're not going to do too much of, but if we have to do it, maybe sappers could be quite useful. At the moment, we're going to discover sappers in 140 years. If we work on it, 12 years. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Siege phase time comes down by 10%. So sieges are done in theory, I suppose, 10% quicker, which, is okay. That's quite handy. Okay, we're sieging this place down. It's very, very straightforward, but they have got 7,000 people over here. I mean, that's not a small amount of people. Oh my goodness me. What is going on? Right, okay, right. Decency mugs assemble yet again. Crikeys. Gonna have to get some money out for those guys. Gonna have to get some petty cash out to pay the decency mugs. They've been on overtime. Okay, so Count Gregor rules over the nearby county of Perigord, which is home to a large number of devout Catholics. The Adamite count could easily persecute the faithful Catholics living there, and it is my responsibility to protect them from his hostile influence. Okay, right. We get a claim on the county of Perigord. That's quite nice. And we gain 100 piety as well. And we gain 12 stress because we are content. We're okay for stress, or smuggle as many Catholics as we can to safety. Okay. So his county sort of takes a bit of a hit, or we just have a chat with him. Okay. I'm all for getting a claim. A claim is quite nice. Yeah, we'll have a claim on the county of Perigord. In fact, do I need to check where it is? Where is the county of Perigord? It's this one over here. It's one that we couldn't get when we had our fight, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. We'll have a claim on that. There we go. Thank you very much. Right, back up here. Let's see what's going on. So we've nearly sieged that. We're on 91%. I think a bit of a fight will probably do us fine and see us through to the end of this particular war. Just gained 150 prestige. That's very nice. Oh, a little bit of a mini fight there, but not too bothered about that. Okay, hang on. They're moving about a bit. Let's chase them over this way then. If we catch those guys up and we have a fight with them, then it's going to be absolutely fun. We're going to... Oh, hang on. No. Oh, okay, right. Those guys might die because the big force are taking a little while longer to move. Maybe these guys can come in at the end and, try and save the day. Here we go. There we go. Right. The proper force have come in. There we go. Brilliant. 100% sorted. Enforce those demands. And there we go. Okay. So now disband all the troops again. So we've got ourselves... I mean, that's quite the chunk of land at the top there. That's quite the chunk of land. We do need to check if we've got any prisoners, actually. I keep forgetting about prisoners. We've probably got quite a few. We've got 8 prisoners. Hang on, how long have they been there? He's been there for 2 years. I'm really sorry. I completely forgot about you guys. Hang on. Let me just let everybody out the prison. Sorry. There we go. Prison sorted. Everybody's gone. I feel a bit guilty about leaving those people in there for 2 years. They must have been captured in the initial fight over here. Oopsie. Okay, never mind. All done now. Right, so I think now, if we go to here, hang on, let's just go a bit closer. And a bit closer still. There we go. Right, so the Kingdom of Sapmi is now... Hang on, so that duchy exists, and he's looking after that. Where are all the other duchies? So duchy titles. Finnmark, but that guy's got that, isn't it? The guy that came to our place and we were terrible. And then we've got the duchy of that place, which we haven't created yet, but we can do. So, okay, we'll create that then. Yes, please. We don't want that. I'd rather give it to one of the people over here. So, either Count Torbrand. Hang on. Who's set up a thing against us? Duke Num. Okay, he set up a thing against us. That's just peasants. Who's that? That's an Adamite populist. Oh, right, we better nip that in the bud at some point. And then that guy there, Count Bard. Count Bard doesn't like us very much. Ooh. These guys want independence from their liege. Okay, right, we're going to have to do something like that as well. Right, Count Bard, how good are you? You're actually quite good. Okay, how about you have yourself the that petty kingdom just there. You look after that there. Have a fun time with that. There you go. You like me a bit more now. Who'd have thought it? And now I imagine we should be able to then create ourselves the Kingdom of Sapmi. 7 counties, we've got 10. 300 money gives us some prestige. That's all very nice. Right, create the title. So, yes, please. Okay, we've created ourselves an entirely new kingdom. Now, I don't want to be the king of this particular place. So, who would like the job? Duke Num? He's got 15 stewardship. That's quite good. That guy over there, he's very clever, but he's not very good at much else. That guy... that guy's great. That guy's me. He's quite fighty. I don't know if we want him in charge. And then he's quite diplomatic. I mean, in all honesty, this guy, And that'll stop him presumably having his faction against us as well. So how about we grant you the title of the kingdom... Oh, it's Lapland now. It's Lapland! Oh, that... Okay, brilliant. Okay, we can go and see Father Christmas. Splendid stuff. Okay, yeah. So you can have, my good sir, the kingdom of Lapland. There you go. I've made you a king. And you only just... you only just like us. Desires the county... Oh, right, hang on a minute. Hang on. Yes, transfer that over. Right, there you go. Now you like us properly and all that sort of stuff. Okay, so now we just have ourselves a kingdom. The kingdom of Sapmi up there. And that's all fine. That's looking after itself. It's managing itself. It's all wonderful. There we go. So that faction has vanished. In fact, quite a lot of the factions have just entirely evaporated into nothing. Wow. Okay, that's very impressive. Oh, right. Yeah, so a lot of the trouble is up here with all sorts of factions. And now they've all just gone. Oh, my goodness me, you two. Right. Okay, right, we have another son. This is very lovely. He is a genius. He is comely. Well done, my son. Okay, right. Now we need to think of yet another name that, again, I now feel needs to be sort of tea-related. Okay, right, hang on a minute. Let's think of another name. I think we'll call him Brew. I like that. Brew Cupboard. That works very nicely indeed. Now, I don't know if this is going to work in other parts of the world. Certainly here in the UK, if somebody says, do you want a brew? It means, do you want a cup of tea? And then if you're drinking that particular cup of tea, you can say, oh, it's a good brew, this. Because that's what it's referred to as. A cup of tea is a brew. Because I guess you sort of, you brew the tea, I guess, in a way. You add tea bags to a teapot or whatever, and then it brews. It brews from the tea bag out into the water and then becomes proper tea. So I suppose, yeah, I don't know if that's a thing that's just a UKism. I'm not entirely sure. But whatever the case, we shall call you Brew. So there you go, my son. You shall be Brew Cupboard. And, yeah, there we go. Well, that sorted that out. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on, a faction has been created against us. Who is that? The County of West, that place, that... Oh, crikey, where on earth is this? Oh, it's just peasants. It's just really grumpy peasants. Okay, do you know what? That's fine. We can deal with peasants. Do you know what? We haven't looked at our guests yet to see if they have any good claims. So county claim. Right, you have a duchy claim. What duchy are you claiming? The Holy Roman Empire. That's not a duchy, my good sir. Ah, there. The Duchy of Corinthia. Where on earth is that? Right over there. Have you got any others? And the Duchy of Swabia, which is kind of in the middle. And then various counties as well. Okay, that could be interesting, because that, again, is sort of in the middle. Sort of in the middle of the Holy Roman Empire. So that could be good. What have you got claims on? Duchy of Frisia. I'm not so bothered about Frisia. Okay, never mind. So not you. What have you got claims on? Duchy of Milsenia? That's quite big. And the Duchy of Thuringia. Oh, you've got quite a big chunk of stuff over there. Got quite a few claims over there. The only thing is, yeah, it's more difficult to push claims of women because they're not normally allowed to, be landowners and stuff because of silly rules of 1298. Yes, the Duchy of that one there that's held by a woman. Now, I think we would be allowed to push that claim because it would be replacing one woman on this particular duchy throne with another one. What about Thuringia? And that one as well. Okay, hang on. Was that you? Oh, the only thing is... Oh, hang on a minute. Your health is fine. You are a lunatic, you're contrite, and you're a drunkard. But how are your children, more importantly? Oh, they're good. Yeah, they're... Okay, I mean, your daughter is a bit better, I think. Hang on. No, that's... Hang on, what? I'm confused. Hang on. That's... Your two children. Oh, no, sorry. No, that's... yeah, I got confused. No, that's grandchildren and stuff going on. Hang on, go back to there. So, yeah, so it would go to her, I think. How's the other one? She's okay as well. Okay, that's very interesting. Hang on. How much is it to get you into court? Oh, my God, we've got loads of money. This is all fine. 225, pittance. There you go. Welcome. Come in. Right. If we then go to here, how many have you got? 23,000. Oh, my goodness me. That was her, wasn't it? That was her. Oh, that is a massive chunk of land. That is a huge, big bit of land that we can eat out of the Holy Roman Empire. Oh, my word. That is wonderful. Okay. Right. There we go. We might have a plan for next time, possibly. That looks very good. I like the idea of that an awful lot. And then we've still got, we still need to go and get bits of Norway and stuff. These guys here, Duke of Valetia, which I've never even heard of. Would you like to join us yet? No, still not feeling that. But yeah, he's got that now. He's got that bit of land there. They still got that bit of Norway. And also, yeah, they've got this bit of Sapmi, or whatever it is up there, Lapland. Seize all de jure lands. They do have quite a lot of land that is ours. And we do it in one go. But it's monstrously expensive. It's ludicrously expensive. So, yeah, we will not be doing that anytime soon. But that's very interesting, that claim there. We might have to do that sooner rather than later, because that lady is not getting any younger. She's not ill or anything. But yeah, we need to do it soon before she passes away and then the claims vanish. We've been invited to a feast. Do you know what? Why not? We have got a little bit of stress. So it might be quite nice to reduce that stress. That could be quite nice. Okay, there we go. Splendid. We're at the feast. Now, will it work properly? Because we've seen in the past, sometimes the feasts just evaporate into absolute nothingness. And maybe this one has done the same. There is a scheme. Okay, there is a scheme going on. Somebody is trying to kill the bishop, sort of religious-y guy. And yeah, that feast seems to have petered out again. That feast is just not doing anything at all. Which is a bit of a shame, because I was hoping it might help bring the stress level down. And there we go. We've got ourselves another perk, and we will have Inspiring Rule. Thank you very much. So we only need 3 more to get down to True Ruler now. That could be quite good indeed. And what do the people think? Are they happy? Offensive war is now -7. So yeah, the effects of the offensive wars are now sort of deteriorating a little bit. Do you know what? We've got massive piles of money. Let's just go and spend some money. How about upgrade to barracks just there? Leicester, what can you have? How about we upgrade your walls and towers? Because that's quite nice. Warwick, what would you like? Can we upgrade the Crown Forests? Oh my goodness me, yes we can. Okay, yeah, absolutely, do that. 500 gold, yeah, pittance. Just make it happen. And Northampton, let's upgrade your walls and towers as well. Let's get in some outer bailies. So just bring in a little bit of money, but yeah, more importantly, the fort level goes up, and this is obviously the capital that we want to keep safe. We want to keep wonderful, wonderful Northampton safe from the baddies. So yeah, okay, there we go. And we've still got loads of money left. Hi Iceland, I've not been here for a while. How about we upgrade the chateau to a summer palace? Let's go to... I like the fact that we've got a summer palace in Iceland. That's quite nice. We'll upgrade that. Thank you very much. And then over here... Yeah, this is not very well developed. Can we upgrade the castle over there? Yeah, let's get the castle upgraded over in that bit. And then we have got bits of France as well. What can we do over here that's relatively cheap? Hide tents, 150, yes. That place, yeah, okay. They've not got stuff that's brilliant. Barracks, there you go. We'll have that. So we'll do that for 375. And then if there's anything really cheap over here, there you go. 225 farms and fields. I like that. Or do we get something new? Can we get pastures? Yeah, 150 monies. There we go. So a gigantic, huge building kind of scheme just sort of happened there. Which is brilliant, but in the long run, once all those things are done, they're going to bring in lots of lovely money and levies and improvements and all that kind of stuff. I've also just noticed the amount of money that we're getting. 107.5 a month. That's a bit ridiculous. I've just realised that our youngest children have not had guardians assigned to them. So we've gone through. So this is Brew. So Brew is going to have Joan. So there we go. And now I think it is time to check again on Kettle. How are you doing, Kettle? It's intrigue, isn't it? It is intrigue. Oh, Kettle. Oh, Kettle. This is going to be a moment. Oh, he's already gone down intrigue. He's already gone down intrigue, which is why that's gone up. But do you know what? If he's made that decision, that is absolutely fine. Now, how good are we at intrigue? We're okay. We're okay, but could we get somebody better teaching him? Hang on. Remove Guardian. We can just assign us again if we can't find anybody. Okay, so put it into intrigue order. Oh my goodness me. This guy is amazing. He's got 20 intrigue and 21 learning, which is better than us on both counts. So, yes, please, let's get our knight to teach the heir to the entire empire how to go and be sneaky. Yes, please. Oh my goodness me, that is amazing. That's very exciting. He's going to be a proper sneaky character. We've not had one of those before. Not a proper one. Not a proper sneaky character. Okay, right. That's going to be wonderful. Looking forward to that. I mean, you're only 6. You're only 6 years old, Kettle. So it's going to be a while until you sort of come of age. It's going to be another 10 years until we can see what you're really like. But if by the age of 6, you have an intrigue of 11 already, I'm pretty happy that you're going to be really, really good. Oh, it seems that the Mongol Empire has collapsed. It's not there anymore. I mean, when we looked earlier, I think it was fairly obvious where it was. We could all see it, couldn't we? It was quite big. It now seems to have sort of dismantled into various bits. In fact, there it is. There's the Mongol Empire just there. Oh my goodness me, how the mighty have fallen. Okay, so they're now down to 3,500 troops. However, the Borjigin, how you pronounce that, they seem to be, they're a little bit terrifying. Yeah, they're just a kingdom. They're a kingdom with 51,000 military strength. Okay, so they're still around. The actual Mongol Empire just there has kind of collapsed and is just tiny. But yes, they're still, the big space they occupied is still there, and it's still got quite a powerful military assigned to it. They're just not called the Mongol Empire anymore. Okay, right, that's fine. We still need to be a little bit wary of them. However, do you know what? That lady there, amazing hat. Good job, love the hat lady. And I think that's a really good moment to wrap things up for now, because we have done very, very well indeed. The Empire of Cupboard is doing magnificently under the leadership of Emperor Teapot. We've added an entirely new kingdom up here, a great big bit of land, and it's a new kingdom. The Kingdom of Lapland is now under our control, which I do like. I'm quite happy we've got Lapland. Yay for the reindeer and all that sort of stuff. So we've got that in, which is always good. A little bit of land just here as well. So we've kind of broken from over here in Norway and Lapland. We've now gone over here a little bit. So I don't know what's over there, but we'll check that out next time. And of course, we've got a big bit of land over here as well, which is also very lovely. So we can start working on these little counties over here. And this land here, this is not part of the Kingdom of France. If we go and look at kingdom titles, this is part of the Kingdom of Aquitaine, which takes up quite a bit of space over here. But if we could get enough territory, if we can go and grab enough bits of land, we might be able to create the Kingdom of Aquitaine, which would be wonderful. And of course, it would then be part of the Empire of Cupboard. I'm not entirely sure we could do it. We'd have to look into it. I think Castile own this big bit of land just here, which is somewhat unfortunate. But yeah, we could certainly have a look at it. We could certainly have a look and see if that's a thing that we could start working on, because that would be really good as well. Another kingdom title. Another kingdom title would not be a bad thing. The Holy Roman Empire, they seem to be in a bit of a bad shape. So do we take this opportunity and go and get that land over there that lady now sort of has claims on that we've brought into our court? Because that could be very good. That is a huge chunk of land taken away from the Holy Roman Empire. And I'm sure there's loads of other stuff that we need to do as well. And of course, the children. I mean, there's many, many of them now. There's absolutely loads of them. My goodness me. The stalk is going to be very worn out coming over here. But yes, Kettle here has gone down the dark side route. He's gone down the path of intrigue. So he is going to be our first proper, full-on, sneaky character, which is going to be very exciting as well. So there we go. We'll finish up for now, and we'll see what happens next time out. But I'm very, very much looking forward to it. Hopefully you have enjoyed this. If you have, then please do leave a like. That would be very, very splendid indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Crusader Kings 3. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. These people are eating the tables. They're just devouring the tables. They're so hungry. There's no atmosphere at all. Were you sat in the car park? Are you sure you came to the right place? Mein Knien staan in brand. If you want to order meatballs made of snails, you need to be really certain about this.